to my channel. If you are a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe. I will be doing weekly videos on makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, clothing, makeup, all that great fun stuff. Today's video is about color correcting. Let me rewind that. Today's video is about color correcting because lately I've been seeing the most craziest things with people color correcting, and in a clip I'm going to show you one of those crazy things. Me personally, depending on the season, I decide on which undertone that I like to do for myself. So in the winter time, I may do a reddish undertone because I tend to be a little bit pale. Yes, sisters can get pale. So sometimes I'm a little bit pale. In the summertime, I tend to go for a yellow undertone, and that's pretty much because my skin gets a little bit darker from the sunlight. I get flushed constantly, so I'm naturally going to have that red flush so that my foundation doesn't look like I'm super pale. You, as an African American woman, have the option of choosing a lighter undertone, which will be more in the yellow family, or a red undertone, point blank period. Okay, we tend to be darker on the perimeter of the face and lighter in the center of the face. So if you notice, if you look at yourself in the mirror, you're going to see that your cheeks are really light, and then around your mouth may be a little bit dark, or your forehead may be a little bit dark, and then you go to Sephora and then someone matches your foundation and you're like, this lady don't know what type of color I am. She can't find my foundation. You have the option of two. Color correcting. So there's a couple different shades that I've seen, and I'm going to tell you what is correct. So with the Pantone palette, on the box that it comes with, it pretty much, like I said, talks about those 6 colors in the front that are color correctors, and then the other 9 shades are concealers for different types of skin tones. Now this palette is a little bit more advanced, so I necessarily wouldn't use this for the person who's looking for an everyday color correcting product. I would probably just use one product, but if you're a makeup artist, this is an amazing palette. Now I've seen a lot of tutorials saying that this pigment is dry. Now the reason why I like this palette, one, you have the option of all different color correctors here for deeper skin tones. I just need to place it around my mouth. Around my mouth gets a little bit dark. I place it underneath my eye, and I have a few burns that is completely covered because I color corrected. I have a burn here, which I color corrected, and I have one on my chin, which I color corrected. And what I used to color correct it was, no, it was not red. 2, it was not orange. And 3, it was peach. So I use peach, and I use about a pea size, a very small amount, to apply it, and not a whole glob. And I didn't necessarily apply it completely underneath my eye. I applied it exactly where it was dark, and that's exactly how you use a color corrector. You want to use it exactly where it is dark, and not like here. Like, you don't need to do all that uplifting and contouring with your color corrector. really needed to establish that because I'm like over it, like really over it. Like, you guys need to stop. Seriously. I'm gonna go. Who would want to watch me? Like, I'm like this all the time. Like, I don't even put on a show for you guys. Like, I can just sit here and just talk, 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 talk. Okay, bye. A light contour on my cheekbones and some highlight